Hey guys, it's G. Welcome to another video. Today is part 1 of showing you guys all the autographs I got during Super Bowl week. When I was talking about the Super Bowl experience, it was Monday now. What I meant was this. This event here, this is a guide. It says the 2018 fan playbook is at the Minneapolis Convention Center from January 27th to February 3rd, and I went January 31st, February 1st, and February 2nd. Now, if we take a quick look at things here, I've kind of got a weird setup going. There were all kinds of interactive stations throughout the event to get autographs. There's this Genesis stage, the Snickers one, Skittles, Hyundai. I'd say those were some of the better stations, but all the ones I'm showing you today came from this backside lower level Panini autograph stage. They had 2 people there every 2 hours. If you didn't have anything to get signed by a specific player, they gave you these little white index cards with a Super Bowl 52 logo on them. Now, there are some players who I had stuff that I could get signed with me. Those will be in another portion of this video, but today is going to strictly be the players where I did not have anything specific to get signed, so I got their index card signed. There's 17 of them total. And this is just part 1 of all the stuff I got, so we're going to jump right into things. The first grouping will be everyone I got before Friday, February 2nd. There's 9 of them, and then the second grouping in this video will be the guys I got just on Friday, February 2nd, because the first couple days I spent half days. The last day I spent a full day. So the 2 half days and the full day are roughly equal. Jumping into things, I have a big stack here. This first one, James Anawalu. He was a linebacker for Notre Dame. Went undrafted. Is currently on a futures contract for the LA Chargers. He signed it in silver ink, not the best looking, but you can see this is how all the cards are going to look. And with the JO, you can definitely tell the guy's name. Next up, we have CJ Spiller. CJ Spiller was signing at the same session, had the same silver pen. We can see here a pretty legible signature. Yeah, and of course Spiller struggled with injuries. I think he's with the Chiefs currently. Now we've got Prince Amukamara, cornerback, Chicago Bears. Started off with the Giants. Didn't go much of anywhere with them. Was with the Jaguars for a year, and now is with the Bears. I will say, all these guys that were signing, all very friendly. Some of them wanted to tack more than others, but I would say overall, none of them were like mad to be there, angry, anything like that. Next up, we've got Tyler Boyd, a second-year wide receiver, Cincinnati Bengals. He was drafted, thought he might be the complimentary wide receiver to A.J. Green. Struggled through injuries. John Ross was then drafted. So he's part of the Bengals' massive wide receivers opposite A.J. Green. And we've got Grady Jarrett, edge rusher, Atlanta Falcons. I don't have too much to say on him. I'm not as well informed about him as I would be with other teams. He's a big guy, very friendly as well. Next, Avery Williamson, linebacker for the Tennessee Titans. I'm sure T.D. Barrett could tell you a fair amount about him as a Titans fan. Yeah. Then we've got Kenyan Drake, former Alabama running back, and now a running back for the Miami Dolphins. We got a buddy who's a Dolphins fan, so I might end up giving him Kenyan Drake, although Kenyan Drake's had a decent start to his career, so definitely I'm going to hold on to this one for now. I guess if you guys are wondering, all these autographs I have, the intention is that I keep them all for my collection. I'm not looking to sell any of them. Will I give some away? Maybe, but my intention is for my own collection. I just like to get this stuff as much as I can. And next up is Robert Woods, LA Rams wide receiver. Definitely a player on the rise. He spent his first few years in Buffalo, didn't do much, then was signed by the LA Rams. Looked like kind of a weird deal, but then with Sean McVay, Jared Goff, and that offense really took off. I will say this is a beautiful autograph in my opinion. You've got the nice big R, nice big W. It fills the space nicely. You've got the number 17. So that's one of my favorites. And finally, Orlando Pace, perhaps the greatest offensive lineman of all time. Went to Ohio State, then played for the St. Louis Rams for a number of years. He finished 4th in the Heisman voting as an offensive tackle. Only guy to ever do that. He was a last-minute replacement because I actually had some cards of his, but I didn't think there was any chance I'd see him. I didn't have him with me, so kind of a fat rip there. And that was all Wednesday and Thursday. Now on to Friday, which was a pretty good day for me. We're going to start off, and this one, the best I can figure is it's Marquise Goodwin. And you might think there's no way it is. And I would agree with you, but here's the thing. I have a list of everyone I got signed. I know everyone who I had signed these little cards, and I know all the other ones going through Marquise Goodwin. The only one I didn't have accounted for, this is the only signature that was a mystery, so I guess Marquise Goodwin signs like that, which is kind of strange. But yeah, he's the fast wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. And very friendly, very happy to be there. Can't say a bad thing about him. Next up, Jon Runyan, former Eagles. I want to say he was he was an offensive lineman. I literally looked him up when I was in the Lions, saw he became a politician. Pretty cool. Older guy. Nice of him to be there. The only Eagle or Patriot that I got a signature from, I'm almost certain of, and of course a former player. It was Super Bowl week. It was busy. There you go. Next up, I want to put these two side by side. We have Charkandrick West, and we have Jamal Williams. Now, these two guys, both young running backs. West kind of buried in the Chiefs' backfield, especially with Kareem Hunt. He got buried pretty far back. Jamal Williams, a young running back for the Packers, splitting time with Aaron Jones and, when healthy, Ty Montgomery. But these guys, I have to say, these were two of the happiest guys I've ever seen to be at an event signing autographs. They're joking with each other, socializing with all the fans. They were getting through their lines, but they also really took their time. I'd say these were two of the favorite guys that I saw. Now, certainly there's, let's say, better players, more prestigious athletes. We'll be getting to those in this video and in future ones, but these guys were just having so much fun. I really enjoyed seeing that. So I just want to put those two together. Up next, back to the stack, we've got Hunter Henry, tight end, LA Chargers. Definitely the receiving threat of the tight ends in San Diego. Not to say that Antonio Gates isn't. He's going to be the future of San Diego's passing game at the tight end position. Didn't say much, but a very nice guy. Definitely has the style for a signature, one of the bigger signatures too. Yeah. Then we've got Tyreek Hill. Now, Tyreek Hill, I had a football card of, but he refused to sign anything other than this little card, so that's what I have. I got him to pose for a picture with it, which is pretty cool. That'll be actually the thumbnail of this video, so if you're wondering what the thumbnail is, it's Tyreek Hill with his autographed card. It was funny. I was telling him, like, he won my fantasy league, which he won one of them for me. And he's going, why don't you have my jersey? I'm like, I'm working on it. So if I ever get a jersey that's not the Vikings, it will be Tyreek Hill, 100%. Outside of the fact he wouldn't sign any outside stuff, nice guy. I think he got along with the fans great. And he had his agent right in his ear, so I think it was just a contractual thing. But yeah, that was pretty cool. On to the penultimate signature, which is Nick Mangold, center formerly of the Jets, longtime Jet. He signed everything. He was saying "Go Jets," everything. That was really cool. He's a huge guy. He still has his beard just like his playing days. So Nick Mangold fans, if he comes back to the NFL, I think he's still built to intimidate some people, but very nice guy. Very happy to be there. And last but not least, this is a personal favorite, Jaylon Smith. I am a Notre Dame football fan. Got some friends who go there, and I don't like the University of Minnesota. So just their sports teams are always terrible, and they're like, hey, be Notre Dame fans, so yeah. And he was signing at the stage. I just said, hey, can you give me a Go Irish, man? Just like thinking, if he could, it would be cool to have it custom. He did that. He also did his college number 9 instead of his pro number 54. Then he put clear eye view. This is a hashtag he came up with. Heavily related to his infamous injury against, I believe it was either Alabama or Oklahoma. Is in one of these New Year's Six bowl games. I didn't follow college football that much. Still not a ton, so bear with me. But his leg just gave out on him. He tore like his ACL and I want to say MCL, maybe meniscus. And he had a bunch of nerve damage. They didn't think he'd be able to play again, but he's put in a ton of work. He's come back. He's played for the Cowboys, and really just to come back from that injury is incredible. That hashtag was just kind of his motivator saying, have your eye on the prize, work harder than anyone else, and you'll be able to achieve your dreams and goals. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little longer, but again, I had, 17 autographs in probably 14 minutes. So if you enjoyed seeing these, leave a like. If you're new around here and want to see the rest of what I got during Super Bowl week for autographs, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I also do a lot of mobile gaming content, so if you're into that, I encourage you to subscribe as well. In the comments, if there's any players here that you thought was cool to see, let me know. If you have any other questions, anything like that, feel free to ask away as well. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I'm G from SGN. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, and as always, peace out.